Welcome to our storytelling journey, where we'll explore a timeless folktale that reminds us of life's most precious treasures. Today, we'll delve into the heartwarming story of a young man, a humble peach tree, and the enduring power of love and devotion to family. Long ago, in a peaceful village nestled between lush green mountains and golden rice fields, there lived a young man named Li Wei. Though he possessed few material riches, Li Wei's heart overflowed with love and gratitude for his aging parents. Their small, humble hut stood as a testament to their modest means, but within its walls, a wealth of affection thrived. Li Wei's father had grown frail with the passing years, and his mother's health was steadily declining. Each day, Li Wei toiled tirelessly in the fields, his hands calloused and his back aching from the labor. Yet, despite the physical hardships, his spirit remained unbroken. His sole desire was to bring comfort and joy to the parents who had sacrificed everything for his well-being. One spring day, as Li Wei walked along the riverbank after a long day of work, he stumbled upon a tiny peach sapling. Though small and delicate, the young plant radiated vitality. Something about this fragile seedling spoke to Li Wei's heart, and he thought, "This tree could one day provide shade, beauty, and nourishment for my family. It will be a gift of love." With gentle care, Li Wei carried the sapling home and planted it near their modest dwelling. From that day forward, he devoted himself to nurturing the young tree. He watered it faithfully, protected it from pests, and even shielded it with his own body during fierce storms. The villagers often laughed at his efforts, questioning his wisdom. "Why waste your time on a tree that will take years to bear fruit?" they would ask. "You need food now, not someday in the distant future." But Li Wei simply smiled at their skepticism and replied, "Love is patient. What I do today will blossom tomorrow." His unwavering dedication to the tree became a reflection of his love for his family. As seasons passed, the peach tree grew taller and stronger, its branches reaching toward the sky like outstretched arms. During the sweltering summer months, it provided a welcome respite for Li Wei's parents, who could rest beneath its cool, shady canopy. When spring arrived, the tree burst into bloom, its delicate pink blossoms filling the air with a sweet fragrance that lifted their spirits. Years of tender care and patience finally bore fruit. One summer, the peach tree produced its first harvest. The peaches were plump and golden pink, their sweetness surpassing anything the villagers had ever tasted. With reverence, Li Wei plucked the ripest peach and presented it to his mother. As she held the fruit in her weathered hands, tears glistened in her eyes. "My son," she whispered, her voice filled with emotion, "this is the sweetest gift I have ever received, not because of its flavor, but because of the love that nurtured it." Word of the extraordinary peaches spread quickly through the village. Curious neighbors came to marvel at the tree and sample its fruit. Some even offered Li Wei substantial sums of gold to purchase the tree outright. But Li Wei steadfastly refused, explaining, "This tree does not belong to me alone. It belongs to my family and to the love that has nourished it all these years." As time passed, the peach tree became a symbol of devotion within the village. Those who had once mocked Li Wei's efforts now admired his unwavering commitment. Inspired by his example of patience and love, other families began planting trees of their own, hoping to cultivate similar bonds of affection. Then came a particularly harsh winter when food became scarce throughout the region. Li Wei gathered the last of the peaches he had carefully preserved, intending to share them with his parents. Though hunger gnawed at his own stomach, he knew that their well-being mattered more than his own comfort. As his father held the precious fruit in his trembling hands, he spoke words that Li Wei would never forget. "Son, you have taught us that true love is not measured in riches, but in sacrifices made with a full heart." Long after Li Wei's parents had passed on, the peach tree continued to stand tall and flourish, a living monument to his devotion. It became a focal point for the village, with elders often gathering their children beneath its branches to share an important lesson. "Do you see that tree?" they would ask. "It is not just a peach tree. It is a tree of love, grown by a son who understood that family is the greatest treasure of all." And so, Li Wei's story endured, not only through the sweet fruit of the peach tree, but in the hearts of all who learned from his example. The tale of the young man and his beloved tree taught a profound truth. Love for family is like a seed. When nurtured with patience, kindness, and selflessness, it grows into something beautiful that can sustain generations. This timeless story reminds us that true wealth is not found in material possessions or glittering gold. Instead, it resides in the care we give to those who raised us, stood by us, and gave us life. The love we cultivate within our families has the power to bear fruit that nourishes our souls long after material riches have faded away. As we reflect on Li Wei's journey, may we be inspired to nurture our own family bonds with the same patience and devotion. Like the peach tree that blossomed from a single seed of love, our acts of kindness and sacrifice have the potential to grow into something truly magnificent. For in the end, we discover that love is the sweetest fruit we will ever taste, a treasure more valuable than all the gold in the world. Let this story serve as a gentle reminder to cherish the moments we share with our loved ones and to cultivate relationships that will stand the test of time. For it is in these connections that we find our greatest joy, our deepest purpose, and the true meaning of a life well lived.